Cox sends it over the wall and right. You're watching Tuesday Night Baseball on the Northwoods League Sports Network. It's another gorgeous night at Athletic Park as the Wausau Woodchucks meet up against a familiar foe, the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. The Chucks are looking to remain red hot as they come into tonight having won 7 of their last 9 games. Good evening, folks. I'm Matt Clark. We'll get to tonight's matchup in a moment, but first, some exciting news coming out of the Northwoods League. In case you missed it, the league released the 2025 All-Star Game rosters yesterday, and the Woodchucks showed out. 4 of their players were selected. That's right, 4, which is tied for most of any team in the Great Lakes Division. So let's check out who's headed to the All-Star Game in Madison. First up, it's Wausau catcher Max Solis Jr. making his return to the Northwoods League All-Star Game. He's been on an absolute tear lately, launching 7 home runs and driving in 29 runs over his last 17 games. Solis is one of just 2 players in the entire league to earn back-to-back All-Star honors this season. Second, it's none other than Noah Malone, who's put up video game numbers for the Chucks this summer. The leadoff man has the best on-base percentage in the league and ranks top 5 among all players in batting average and slugging percentage. Then it's Superman Christian Smith-Johnson, who cemented himself as one of the best two-way players in the league. He had a 23-game hit streak to start the season, but his absurd plays in the outfield might be even more impressive. And who else but Reese Clapp to close it out? Wausau's reliever has the lowest ERA of any All-Star selection, picking up 7 saves and striking out 26 batters in a sensational summer on the mound. Those 4 All-Star selections will love the fact that Wausau is currently tied for first place in the second half standings. Lakeshore's also gotten off to a strong start in the Great Lakes West after a sluggish first half. Wisconsin Rapids is 3 games under 500 right now, but remember, it's still really early in the race for that final playoff spot. It's player to watch time, and for Wausau, it's the guy who tore it up at last year's All-Star Game, Mr. Max Galvin. This guy is starting to get scary hot again, becoming the second Woodchuck this season to hit a home run in 3 consecutive games, with this long shot in yesterday's 10-1 win over the Rafters. Wisconsin Rapids has some power of their own, and it comes from the fan favorite Junior Barajas. The redshirt sophomore has recorded a hit in all 7 of his games with the Rafters, and he's hit 3 home runs of his own in the last 5 games. Now let's take a look at tonight's starting pitchers, and for Wausau, it's Zach Wyatt looking to build off of his best start of the summer. Last time out, Wyatt struck out a season-high 6 over 6 innings while giving up just 2 runs in a 9-4 win over Kalamazoo. For the Rapids Rafters, it's Seth Spencer making his team-leading 8th start of the season. The right-hander notched his first win of the summer last Thursday against Lakeshore, allowing just 1 unearned run in 5 2/3 innings of work. Zach Wyatt is set to take the mound next as the Woodchucks look for a 6th consecutive win here at Athletic Park. The Woodchucks go for the 2-game sweep over the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, right here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
My host families, who I still stay in touch with to this day, had a great time there. Enjoyed my time playing with the Mashers. Definitely different than I could have ever expected, but definitely enjoyed the time being.
Honestly, one of the best summers I've ever had. I got to stay with a great host family that I still see a couple times a year now, and honestly, it was the perfect introduction into professional baseball.
For the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, Thomas Ziglowski, better known as Ziggy, sends to Athletic Park. His starting 9 looks like this today. Harper will lead off and play at shortstop. Kareem Marusevic was the DH yesterday. Today he'll hit second and play at first base. Barajas stays in spot number 3. So does Madden Akko. Jake Beauchene gets a day off. Instead, McIntyre will take the 5 spot. Royce Clayton Jr. has had some good games against Wausau this season already, including here at Athletic Park. Kobayashi and Skinner, also some familiar faces. They will round out the order. As for the Woodchucks in the field, it looks pretty regular for them today. Galvin Smith-Johnson from Malone from left to right in the outfield again. Slaughterback's at third base. Jake Birkeland had a great day at shortstop yesterday in the 10-1 win over Wisconsin Rapids. Keegan Jershely was at second base yesterday, which meant Baldridge got an off day, but he does play at second today. Rodriguez at first. Solis is back at catcher. And Zach Wyatt, a second consecutive Tuesday start for him. Eric Harper leads things off. And the first pitch is skied in the air down the right field line. Malone gave it a look. It's out of play. Beautiful skies here at Athletic Park today. The wind at times has been blowing, and when it has been blowing, it's been blowing in. So this is a pitcher-friendly ballpark today. Swing and a miss. We talked about Zach Wyatt's great start last time he was out against Kalamazoo. He struck out 6. That's a season high for him. Pitch a little wild outside. One of the reasons why Wyatt got off to such a great start last Tuesday was because he struck out the side to begin the game. He pitched with intensity. And he's got his first strikeout of tonight's start. Harper's down looking. So there's the numbers on Wyatt. The 6.18 ERA might seem a little fishy. Don't let that fool you, though. He's been moved around from the bullpen back into a starter role. He said he really wanted to start, and there was a spot open on this Tuesday spot for the Woodchucks. And so pitching coach Zach Haupt let him play. That is tipped foul by Kareem Arusevic. Second half ad for the Rapids Rafters out of UC San Diego. Lefty that originally is from Park Ridge, Illinois. Super small sample size on Arusevic so far this year. First game he played was the Sunday matchup at home against Madison. Went 4 for 5 in that game. But then 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk in the Rapids 10-1 defeat to Wausau. Sixth meeting between these two teams this season. Third at Athletic Park. And a 3-1 count. Arusevic has it where he would like it. All 4 of his hits against Madison were singles. No extra base hits yet for Kareem. Nice location there on the cutter, and it's full count. Wyatt's second appearance against Wisconsin Rapids, first since late May when he came out of the bullpen. And that's in the turf. It is a walk to Arusevic. That is only Wyatt's 8th walk of the summer. That's not something you're going to see very often, Wyatt lose batters. He's made 46 appearances in college and summer collegiate baseball combined. In that stretch, he has walked just 23 batters. A sample size that stretches over 130 innings pitched. So, he's not going to give up free passes. This is a pop-up. Jake Birkeland is there at shortstop. He reads it in and makes the catch. Second out. Barajas, the players to watch, is out on the first time of asking. That brings up Matt Anako. Early in the year, Zach Wyatt was a guy who pitched to a lot of contact, which is what made the start against Kalamazoo so impressive, is that he got more swings and misses. Arusevic scrambles back to first. For a lot of this order, this is the first time they've seen Zach Wyatt this year. Akko takes tight, 1-0. Akko got with the team in June. early June. First game was against Royal Oak on June the 5th. Oh, did Wyatt get a pickoff there? He almost did. Akko went 0 in his first game in the Northwoods League, then rallied off a 9-game hit streak. One and one. Good take from Akko. That got away from Solis for just a moment, and that allows Arusevic to move into scoring position. Rapids Rafters would like to get off to a good start. Last couple of games, they've let games get away from them, especially in the late stages. They'd like to get on the front foot. This is a really important stretch for the Rapids Rafters. 2-5 in the second half so far. After today, though, they've got a 6-game homestand that really could decide the half. And so they'd love to go back to Witter Field with a little bit of momentum. As for the Woodchucks, they're looking to keep the good vibes going. They've won 5 straight here at Athletic Park. Looking for number 6. This is a full count here. Let's see what Wyatt wants to do. Akko's taken 14 walks this year. Wyatt has only walked 8 this summer. Payoff is lifted down the right field line. Tracking back Noah Malone, and it's a fair ball. Wait a second. It is a fair ball, yes it is, and moving into second base is Madden Akko. He scores the opening run of the game with an RBI double. That might have skipped off of the white line down the right field line. Umpire signaling first that it was fair and that it was not caught by Malone. And for the first time in a while, the Rapids Rafters are on the front foot. They're going to give their starting pitcher, Seth Spencer, a lead to work with. Can McIntyre add on? First pitch is a swing and a miss. So let's see how Wyatt handles this. 1-0 Rapids Rafters. 2 outs, man on second. And this one's into the right center gap. Malone looking back at the warning track. He's got it. The wind was playing in there. It helped out Zach Wyatt, but the Rapids Rafters score the first run in this Tuesday night battle.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate baseball and softball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. No one covers summer ball like the Northwoods League. This season, access more than 800 games live and on demand from your TV, desktop, or mobile device with the new Northwoods League Plus app. Watch your favorite team or follow top players from across the country. For more information, visit northwoodsleague.com. Your home for the Northwoods League.
Welcome to the Mint Cafe, where fun, friends, and good times are had. Stop in for a bite to eat and leave more than satisfied. After finishing your meal, don't forget to try a slice of pie. The Mint Cafe is located on the 400 block in Wausau, Wisconsin. The Mint Cafe, serving Wausau since 1888.
More than 370 Northwoods League alumni have advanced to Major League Baseball, including World Series champion and Cy Young Award winners Max Scherzer and Chris Sale, 5-time Gold Glove winner Matt Chapman, 3-time All-Star and World Series champion Marcus Semien, and 2-time Major League Baseball Home Run Derby champion Pete Alonso. This is Northwoods League Baseball.
All-Stars to the plate today in their batting order. Here's what it looks like. Noah Malone is the first All-Star. He'll play in right field as usual. Dylan Schlotterbeck with a great season so far. He's top 5 in almost every statistical category. Galvin had a great day at Rapids yesterday, 2 for 4 with a home run. So did Solis. He had a home run too. He's an All-Star. Rodriguez at the 5 spot. Arquette returns at 6. Baldridge also back. Then Birkland, and then the final All-Star in the order, hitting 9th, Christian Smith-Johnson. Facing off for the second time this year against Seth Spencer, who deals in a strike. He's got a lead to work with to begin his 8th start of the season. Spencer joins an elite group of a couple players who have started 8 times this season. Picked up his first win of the year in 5 2/3 innings at Lakeshore. That tied his longest appearance of the season. So he's starting to find a stride. He did face the Woodchucks back in mid-June, right at the beginning of Wausau's road trip. 4 1/3 there, gave up 5 runs, 4 earned. Nice change up there, got Malone swinging and missing. 2-2, actually might have been fastball there. Spencer, 212 strikeouts in his collegiate career. In summer collegiate baseball, 58 of them. He did not play anywhere in spring ball last year, but did play 2 places in the summer. One of those was in Madison with the Mallards. Malone laces one to left, and it will drop in front of Gaz out there for a base hit. I believe that is now 24 consecutive games that Malone has reached base safely. Now Dylan Schlotterbeck. He's faced Seth Spencer already this year, so should be pretty familiar with what he throws. He hit a home run off of him, if I'm not mistaken. That was back in the Woodchucks' 8-2 win against the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. They scored 4 on him in the 5th. And this could be a double play ball. Catch from Akko, throw to first in time. Beautiful double play turn by Akko and Arusevic. And that takes care of any early danger. Let's see who the Rapids have in the field today. The Rafters, rather. Gaz, Clayton Jr., Kobayashi from left to right. Skinner in third base, Harper's at short. How about Akko and Arusevic on the right side of the infield? Then Barajas, the catcher. Seth Spencer is the pitcher, and ball 1 to Max Galvin, who is really starting to swing the bat. He is our player to watch for today. He has hit a home run in each of his last 3 games, all of those on the road. And 3-0. Spencer working pretty quickly here. Galvin a hit in 11 of his 12 games this year. He'll take a walk, though. That's walk number 7, and it's a 4-pitch one to Max Galvin. Now to the second All-Star to hit today for Wausau. Congratulations to Max Solis Jr. joining an elite group of Northwoods League players that have made 2 All-Star games in their career. Solis, one of only 2 to repeat as an All-Star this year. MJ Sweeney is the other. And a ground ball left side through the gap. It's a base hit for Solis. Hits like that are why he's on the All-Star team. And just because Rapids turned a double play there doesn't mean the Woodchucks don't want a little 2-out rally. if you've watched the Woodchucks in the last couple of games, you've seen a much different plate approach. If anything is in the zone, these guys are swinging at it, especially in the middle of the order. That includes Dom Rodriguez, who leads the Woodchucks in batting average. Strike one. Dom playing number 16, game number 16 this season. Redshirt junior out of Arizona. Swing and a ground ball right side, past Akko and into right field. Moving around third is Galvin, he'll score, the game is tied. Rodriguez picks up an RBI single, and the Woodchucks 2-out rally fast and furious. And now Arquette can add on in his first at-bat against the Rapids Rafters this season. There is RBI number 2 for Rodriguez against Wisconsin Rapids. This is the kind of stuff that the Woodchucks are just finding ways to do. They are stringing hits together right now as well as they have had all season. Arquette lifts that one foul. Out of the Houston area, went to Panola Community College. Had a good season there. Just 2 games played for Arquette this season. This is his second game at home. First game he played was the 4th of July. That was against Madison. What an introduction in front of a packed crowd. He played great. Went 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, and a walk. Rather, 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. And he's got a base hit into left. They're going to send Solis. Actually, they'll stop him. If he had been sent, he probably would have scored because it wasn't fielded cleanly by Gaz out there in left. That's a tough judgment call. If you've watched Woodchucks baseball, you know Solis is not on the team for his speed. He's athletic, just not incredibly fast. And Harrison Engstrom, the third base coach today for Wausau, you could tell he really wished he would have sent Solis and been aggressive. Bases juiced. Baldridge at the plate now for Wausau. The last 4 have reached for the Woodchucks. Beautiful breaking ball from Spencer, 0-2. Nasty slider. Big gap on the right side of the infield. Baldridge puts one to short, and Harper makes a catch on a line. Inning over. Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, the Rafters leave the Woodchucks loaded, and we go to the second tied at 1 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you can tell people that, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Delta Dental makes insurance simple. So if you ask yourself, who encourages you to use your benefits for regular preventive care, provides quick service online or by phone, offers access to the largest provider networks, and helps you save money when you need more than a checkup? There's only one answer. Definitely Delta Dental. For dental and vision insurance made simple, choose Delta Dental and Delta Vision today.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store. The Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Back after an outstanding inaugural season, Northwoods League Softball returns to the field for its second season this summer. Find out more at northwoodsleague.com and follow us on Instagram and X at NWL Softball. The Wausau Ignite are currently in Minot, North Dakota. They took the big trip out west to face off against the Honeybees. They're playing a 4-game set in a 3-day span right now. They are in the midst of a doubleheader. If you want to watch the Ignite, make sure to tune in to the Northwoods League Sports Network. Owen Patterson does a great job over there covering the Honeybees. He'll take you through those games. Both offenses came to play in the first inning, and now a jam shot to first. Rodriguez will step on the bag. Royce Clayton Jr. is down. Outside of that RBI double that Wyatt surrendered in the first, he's kept things pretty tight for the Woodchucks. Woodchucks pitching has been really good over the last couple of days, finding their footing. As Gaz swings and misses through one, 0-1. Wausau has held opponents to 1 run or less in back-to-back games for the first time this season. Another good pitch from Wyatt, 0-2. Beat Green Bay 10-1 on the road on Sunday. Didn't take BP that day, but boy, were they ready to play, and then picked up right where they left off. Another 10-1 win last night. Chopper foul. Specifically, Wausau's pitching staff has been pretty good against Wisconsin Rapids, only allowing 26 runs through 5 games against Wisconsin Rapids. If you add the one they've already given up today, make it 27. A swing and a miss. Zach Wyatt has a second strikeout. That's exactly how he wants to attack a hitter. Set him up 0-2. He's got to protect. Throw him something nasty outside and make him pay. Really nice pitch. This is a base hit into left by Hiroto Kobayashi. Second hit of the day for the Rapids Rafters. Kobayashi is now 3 for 8 against the Woodchucks this year. Tell you what, neither team is really wanting to work the count tonight. They've got their bats. They're going to swing them. Skinner, the 9-hole hitter from Loyola Marymount. Oh, that was close, just off your screen. Pickoff attempt almost got Kobayashi. Wyatt's been close on a couple of those today. Skinner ropes one into right center, base hit. That can move Kobayashi from first to third. Malone's throw is going to be a little late. Nice cutoff by Wyatt off your screen. And now it's the Rapids Rafters with the 2-out rally. Number 9 right there. Thomas Ziglowski loves it. Rapids Rafters head coach. That's got to feel good for Luke Skinner. That's his second hit in his last 12 games, and the two-out work from Wisconsin Rapids has Corey Thompson out to the mound. Last time we saw him meet with Wyatt was on last Tuesday against Kalamazoo. And he was joking around with him as he was on the mound. Wyatt had his stuff. He also got out of a lot of jams, and by the way, last time he pitched, his field helped him a ton. Multiple great defensive plays to deny runs. There was a guy gunned down at the plate. Noah Malone, Cade Baldridge with a beautiful relay to throw out a Kalamazoo runner. And that kept Wyatt's confidence high. Eric Harper tips it foul, 0-1 to him. Out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Celebrated his 21st birthday earlier this year. Played last year in the Northwoods League with the Kokomo Jackrabbits, if you remember them. Almost another pickoff. Wisconsin Rapids pressing their luck on the base pads, and I think Wyatt knows that. Let's see if Skinner wants to run. He stays, and that's smoked up the middle, and the Rapids Rafters have the lead back. Eric Harper with an RBI single to make it 2-1. 3 consecutive hits for Wisconsin Rapids here. It's a two-out rally of their own in the second. So finally, the Rapids Rafters are finding offensive consistency, and that is a method to their success. Arusevic now up the middle. That's a base hit. Now Skinner will move around third. Throw from Smith Johnson. He is out. Oh, my goodness. Smith Johnson to Solis on a dime to end the inning. The Rapids Raptors take the lead back. It's 2-1 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
This time is Miller upon. What a grab by Serena Timmer. Big contact. Left side diving effort. What a catch. The winning run of the Honeybees. Have walked it off the fence and over the fence. That's going to be a home run for Shayna Mitchell.
The Food and Farm Exploration Center is a place for connecting with food and the people who grow it. Come play with agriculture and explore over 60 interactive exhibits. Explore the intersection of farming and food, the people that make it happen, and the processes that take it from field to fork through engaging learning brought to you by Wisconsin farmers. Meet the machines that feed the nation and get up close with tractors and other farm equipment. The Exploration Center also functions as a meeting place for the community with over 10,000 square feet of venue space. Food and Farm Exploration Center. Visit, play, explore.
Stay connected with America's premier summer collegiate baseball and softball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. Support the Northwoods League Foundation with a purchase from our online store. Get the latest news and stats, or join over 1 million fans at the ballpark. Just select your favorite team, find the game you want to see, then hand-pick your tickets and print your tickets at home. For tickets 24 hours a day, visit northwoodsleague.com. Your home for the Northwoods League.
I'm so glad you and Jack are home. His birthday was supposed to be today, right, Mom?
That's right.
He wanted to meet me 8 weeks early.
He sure gave us a scare, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's so perfect. It's just you and me, Jack. Can I take him to show and tell?
We'll see.
Back to Athletic Park, and here's the play that ended that top of the second. We talked about Christian Smith Johnson's defensive prowess, all-star to all-star, teaming up to gun down a runner and break the rally. What a great play by Smith Johnson. Two guys that have played together for a long time. Remember, they were both on the team last year, and a heck of a tag by Solis. I mean, both of them proving right then and there why they are on the All-Star team. Jake Birkland at the plate now for Wausau. 0 for 4 with the run scored yesterday. And he takes a strike. That was his first game against Wisconsin Rapids this season. But last year, Birkland played a lot, and he hit .258 against the Rapids Rafters. Fouls one off, 2-2. If this is going to be a score fest, we've got a run in every frame so far. I think that is something the Woodchucks will like. They saw Spencer well in that first inning. Spencer looking for that first strikeout. It's a 2-2 count to Birkland. And Birkland offered late. It's been a long journey for Seth Spencer to get to this spot. Started college way back in 2020 with Riverside Community College, but could not play in 2021 due to the COVID pandemic. Little tapper foul. Transferred to St. Catherine NAIA school, 2022. 4.78 ERA there, but his glory days really were the year after that when Spencer went to UIndy. D2 school in the GLVC, 117 strikeouts and 84 and 2/3 innings. Impressive. Birkland stays alive once again. But Spencer didn't play collegiate baseball in 2024 or 2025, but the great news is he found a home for next season. He'll be playing at Hope International in Fullerton. Education major? Oh, maybe a world where he could be a baseball coach in the future. Foul tip into the mitt. Nice catch there from Barajas. And that is Birkland's first strikeout, but the umpires are going to come together and they're going to say it was a foul ball and that it did not get caught by Barajas. Now the umpires will get together. I believe it was the same crew as we had yesterday in Wisconsin Rapids. Keegan Kula is at home today. Oswald Milo is at first, and Miguel De La Cruz is at third. We've had this crew a couple of times this season. Most notably back on the 4th of July when the Woodchucks shocked the Mallards, winning 8-7, walking off Madison for the second time this season. What a win for Wausau. The initial ruling was that Birkland was out as he foul-tipped one into the mitt of Junior Barajas. Let's see if they change it. It's called a foul ball, and so Birkland will have another chance with a full count. Birkland 2 walks on the year, looking for his third or looking to put it in play. Ground ball left side, scooping there, and a throw to first in time by Harper. Good response from Spencer. Thought he had the strikeout, had to reset, and did it very well. Here's your all-star who already has a great play today, Christian Smith-Johnson. Originally out of North Richland Hills, Texas. The last time he was at the plate, he had the walk-off RBI in that amazing 4th of July win over the Mallards. Did go 0 for 4 yesterday, but that's what Smith-Johnson could do. He can respond, and he tried to lay down a bunt there. It's foul. You talk about the fact that he went 1 for 5. Or rather, it went 0 for 3 at Madison on July the 3rd. And then answered with the biggest hit of the game the next day. So he's able to respond quickly off the Meta Barajas. Smith Johnson was 4 for 4 the last time the Rapids Rafters were here. And another grounder to short. Harper, nice collect, and another toss to first. Both Birkeland and Smith Johnson ground out to short. And it turns back to the top of the order. That's worth mentioning. The last time the Rapids Rafters were here, probably the craziest game of the season so far for Wausau. It was pouring down rain from the first pitch, but they didn't want to postpone it. You don't want to force a doubleheader. So they played it, and the Woodchucks won 21-7. The amount of free passes that were issued in that game, incredible. Woodchucks scored 10 runs in one frame. It's the most runs they've scored in a game this season, and they only came to the plate 4 times in 4 innings. But great performances everywhere in that game. That was the last game before Wausau's 10-game road trip. They responded by winning at Rapids the next day, 8-2. 3-0 to Malone. He's looking to reach for the second straight time to open this game. And Spencer will keep him here for now. What a great year he's having in the Northwoods League. Nice fight back from Spencer, count full. You know, a guy that never takes credit for his accolades. Acts and behaves the same way as an all-star than when he wasn't, as he takes a walk. Second walk issued by Spencer. A humble kid, great character from Noah Malone. And sometimes that translates to great baseball. And in Noah Malone's case, it does. Schlotterback hit into an unlucky double play. Woodchucks had a 2-out rally in the first. What do they got here in the second? A pop-up. Middle infield. Spencer will be called off by Arusovic. He makes the catch, and that's a tough catch to make on the mound. 2-1, Rapids Rafters, the third inning next on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Introducing the Class AI with Red Alloy Plus, engineered with aerospace-grade alloy for ultimate durability and razor-thin precision. Generative AI technology meticulously fine-tunes every 1/8 inch of the bat, pushing the boundaries of performance. The optimized mid-load swing weight delivers speed and extends the sweet spot, all in a seamless one-piece construction designed for peak power. The RevGrip Premium material offers unmatched tack and cushion. Artificial intelligence, real results.
At Cellcom, we live, work, and play right here in Wisconsin. That's why we use our wireless technology to help protect this place we call home. From collecting and sharing data on the health of local waterways, to strengthening our fish populations and monitoring bird migrations, we're a wireless provider who shares a passion for wanting to make a difference. Giving back to this place we love. That's technology with a heartbeat.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you. Get the latest news and stats on your favorite team or watch live game coverage. While there, check out the selection of Northwoods League headwear, apparel, and more for the sports fan in your life. All proceeds support the Northwoods League Foundation. Visit northwoodsleague.com. Your home for the Northwoods League.
Is brand new to the game, and the Northwoods League has proudly partnered with the Headset app to be their preferred coach-to-catcher communication solution. Try it out with your team today using hardware you already own. Download the Headset app as there's a broken bat to first. Barajas grounds out. He is 0 for 2. Download the Headset app from your app store and try it free for 5 days. There's a piece of that twig from Junior. He's been swinging that bat well, too, looking to extend his hit streak to start the season to 8. It doesn't happen there, and he loses a bat in the process. Madanako out of Fordham, A-10 guy. The main designated hitter for the Rams this past year. LA kid, went to Notre Dame High School. And he can also play in the infield when necessary. Akko hitting just above 300. 1 for 3 yesterday with a walk. 1 home run, 19 RBIs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And Akko puts one into right field down the line, base hit. Great piece of 2-out hitting. Akko got a fastball high, turned the hands, and sent it into right field. And the Rafters have 6 hits on Wyatt through the first 3 innings. That struggled yesterday to string hits together, not today, especially after the first out. They haven't had a leadoff runner on today. McIntyre caught by Schlotterbeck on a grounder. Throw to second, 1, and the double play turned by Baldridge. Just like that, Wyatt's out of the inning. Still just a 1-run game here, 2-1. Rafters on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
I think I can speak for a lot of people on our team when I say like they've found their love for softball again playing this league.
Ball has some carry. There's that success.
You kind of just get to chill out and like play the game that you once loved when you were young.
Call sails around the path.
In college, it's a lot of pressure, but like here, everyone's here for the same reason, just to get better and to love the game again.
Don't miss out on any of the great food at Athletic Park. For tickets, call 715-845-5055.
Stay connected and up to date with the free Northwoods League mobile app. Avoid the lines and buy tickets to any Northwoods League games anytime, day or night. Subscribe for free and watch games live from anywhere all season long. Get the latest news and stats on top collegiate players from across the country or personalize it with your favorite team. Either way, we got you covered. The Northwoods League mobile app is free and available on the App Store or Google Play.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Game is brought to you in part by The Grind, the official coffee of the Northwoods League. Look for The Grind in select ballparks and team stores and online under the shop menu on team websites. A portion of the proceeds for each bag sold will go to benefit the Northwoods League Foundation. Galvin 1-1. He took a walk in the first, scored the only Woodchucks run. He's got an advantage being a lefty against Spencer. Lifted foul, 1-2. Lefties this year are hitting .325 against Seth Spencer. So you need this guy to continue to stay hot. A home run in 3 consecutive games. Barajas was ready to throw it around the horn, but it's just a tad off the plate, 2-2. Tried the same spot, still didn't get the call. Galvin finally over 300 for the Woodchucks in batting average. And a base hit into right. Lefties continue to hit well against Seth Spencer, and the Woodchucks have a leadoff runner in the third. Simple does it for number 14. Well, just because he won't be participating in the All-Star game this year does not mean he's going to continue to keep on hitting. Can the other Max string a hit on? Strike one. He had a base hit. A lot of the Woodchucks base hits today, ground ball base hits. Lifted high and foul. That's kind of what's happened today against Spencer. You swing down on the ball, put some ground ball action into it, you get base hits. Woodchucks are having trouble lifting Spencer's ball for base hits. Woodchucks now have the second best batting average in the league. Foul tip from Solis. And the offense has been excellent, just as it was last year. Lead the league in runs with 325. How about 292, the number of RBIs in the 2025 season? And they're starting to swing the bats and get a lot of long balls. 32 home runs for the Woodchucks now. Solis has 7 of those. Deep fly ball into center. Backing up is Clayton Jr. He's got it. Remember, the wind's playing in today, and so Solis unlucky there. Galvin trots back to first. Rodriguez now. RBI single for him in the first. Guess what? It was a ground ball RBI single. Runners moving from first, and a foul off. That's the first time we've seen Galvin try to steal in a while, but he'll move every once in a while. Max right there was looking for stolen base number 2 of the year. Would have been his 22nd with the Woodchucks. Good block by Barajas. Talked to Dom yesterday. It really is awesome how he's built himself. Remember, he was in the College World Series this past year at Arizona. Broken bat, base hit left field. Everything is falling Dom Rodriguez's way right now. That bat went flying, and he just got it over Skinner's head. kid that always has such a great attitude in Dom Rodriguez. He was a quieter guy going into the season in Arizona, but his mentality changed. He was only a pinch hitter for the Wildcats, but boy did he buy into his mentality. He said everybody on that Arizona team bought in to what they needed to do to be successful. Barajas has been great behind the plate. Keeps that one in front. 1-0 to Arquette. Six hits for the Woodchucks, all singles. 2 of them here in this frame. Swing and a miss from Arquette. Second time at DH on the year for Josh. That's off of Barajas. Both runners will move. Woodchucks have him in scoring position off the wild pitch from Seth Spencer. And just because the offense wasn't totally clicking earlier does not mean the Woodchucks don't adjust. Arquette looking for his first, maybe second RBIs of the year. 2-2. Quieter guy normally, but he told me as he gets along in a season, he likes to warm up to the rest of the guys. It's been really great to see him be a great character on this team. It can be hard as a player coming in mid-season to integrate yourself into a team, especially in summer collegiate baseball. But this team does a great job of bringing everybody in and making them feel comfortable. And that's exactly what's happened to Arquette. And it feels like the pressure's off of him already. Payoff from Seth Spencer is drilled deep into left. Back goes Gas to the fence. That's gone! Josh Arquette goes yard for the first time as a Woodchuck. And Wausau takes the lead for the first time today. That is the power that Josh Arquette possesses. Not a guy who smiles all the time, but he's got to have a big smile on his face after sending a rocket into left field. Home run number 33 for the Woodchucks this year. And they are starting to streak on home runs. Baldridge lifts it high in the air. That's foul ground, first base side. Arusovic at the last second. Way to stick with it, Wisconsin Rapids first baseman. Baldridge 0 for 2. That Arquette home run means the Woodchucks have now gone yard in each of their last 5 games. Berkland looking for bunt on 2 outs. Low for ball 1. Wausau this year 13-9 when they hit a home run. And if you remember back at the beginning of the season, home runs were few and far between. The power has come here in the second half. And how about everybody getting involved for the Woodchucks? Arquette didn't have an RBI coming into tonight. Berkland ropes one into center field, and did Clayton get that? He did! Nice sliding catch by Royce Clayton Jr., but the Woodchucks pull in front thanks to a home run from Arquette on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
You know what? If you're a college player that wants to go ahead and play at the next level, then the Northwoods League is definitely for you. You know, it gives you an opportunity to, one, be on the road, to understand what it's like to play through the grind, as everybody always talks about through baseball.
If you're trying to go professional, definitely consider the Northwoods League. It's a grind. It's a good grind. You should love the grind if you want to do that for a living as a professional. It's great. Like, I love playing every day.
Upstairs, the throw not going to be made, and that is history. Chandler Simpson, stealing bag number 51, now breaks the single-season stolen base record in the Northwoods League.
More than 350 Northwoods League alumni have been drafted in the last 5 years, and nearly 140 have made their Major League Baseball debut in that time. The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you could tell people that, you know, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
A nice Tuesday night crowd here at Athletic Park. Looking to see the Woodchucks win a 6th straight at home. Woodchucks are doing what you need to do to get into the playoffs. They are 14-5 at the Borough this year, and they're playing .500 baseball on the road. 12-11 now away from home. This is a real big preparation game for Wausau, given that they've got 3 crucial games coming up against Madison here. Tomorrow they face the Mallards at 6:35, and then a split doubleheader on Thursday. And then the Woodchucks go to Madison on Friday. That's the final regular season meeting between the two sides. Royce Clayton made a great catch to end the third. Looking to get on base here in the 4th. He has a home run against Wausau already this season. That came way back in May against the Woodchucks in a 13-11 thriller. Drilled into left center. Galvin chasing back. He's got it. Nice catch from Max out there. Finest in the Field award winner from last year. One gone. So now Gaz steps in. He struck out swinging against Wyatt. And how much confidence is the offense giving Wausau's pitchers? Little cagey in those first 3 innings from Wyatt, but got out of multiple jams. Important now that Wausau has the lead. Gaz into center field. Smith Johnson won't have a chance at it. Base hit for Landon. Like we said, both teams, they are here to hit. That does not change right there. Gaz's 20th hit as a Wisconsin Rapids Rafter in his career. Now you got to face 2 guys, if you're Wyatt, that beat you in the 2nd inning. Kobayashi and Skinner had back-to-back singles. Nice pitch. Solis acknowledges it and just off the plate. Kobayashi from Saitama, Japan. We've seen a couple Saitama natives in the Northwoods League this year. Green Bay pitcher Koshiro Ono, if I'm not mistaken, he will be playing in the All-Star game at Madison. One of the 3 Green Bay pitchers to be selected. Kobayashi lifts one into right. Malone back to one step in front of the warning track. Another fly ball out. If you're wondering who the Rapids Rafters will send to the All-Star game, it will be one player, second baseman Noah Ruiz, who was amazing. A real bright spot for Wisconsin Rapids in the first half. Now, he was only on a first-half contract, but loved the league so much that he's going to come back up here and play in the All-Star game. He led the Great Lakes Division in RBIs in the first half, 34 of them. And so, unfortunately, a big hole for Tom Zaglowski to fill. That's a lot of offense you lose with one hitter, but everybody else for Wisconsin Rapids is starting to make up the ground. Skinner, left-handed hitter from Loyola Marymount. That means he's teammates with Wausau's Noah Malone, who just made the last catch for the second out of this frame. 1-1 is tap foul. Double play got Wyatt out of the third. He's looking for strikeout number 3 right here. And even though the Rafters have knocked around a couple hits, they haven't been able to get a big inning. You could tell on that pitch, Wyatt was hoping for a strikeout. It's a warmer day, but the conditions are perfect for baseball. Pitchers love that. Don't have to worry about some rain or a ton of wind or any of that. Good block from Solis. That'll keep Gaz at first. Wyatt now has 20 strikeouts on the summer with Wausau. Looking to put up a second consecutive 0 and keep the Woodchucks 2-run lead. Little tapper, that will also rule foul. So Skinner fighting to keep himself alive, and that shows a lot of growth from Luke. He was struggling a little bit with swings and misses this season. But how do you change that? You protect. Keep protecting. And if you've done your scouting report, if you're Luke Skinner, you know this guy's going to throw it in the zone. He's not going to walk you. Find a pitch you like. Try to give it a charge. A flare shot down the line and left. Galvin looks like he's got it, and he does. One hit for the Rafters, but no runs in the top of the 4th. Woodchucks 4, Wisconsin Rapids 2 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Delta Dental makes insurance simple. So if you ask yourself, who encourages you to use your benefits for regular preventive care, provides quick service online or by phone, offers access to the largest provider networks, and helps you save money when you need more than a checkup? There's only one answer. Definitely Delta Dental. For dental and vision insurance made simple, choose Delta Dental and Delta Vision today.
You have to be dedicated to playing in Northwoods League. You know, they play the games and it's serious. You know, I mean, you're looking at maybe an opportunity to be a professional athlete in baseball.
The league provides a superior player experience with unparalleled technology in support of player development and visibility. TrackMan and Synergy data reporting is available to all players at Major League Baseball teams. The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
Welcome to the Mint Cafe, where fun, friends, and good times are had. Stop in for a bite to eat and leave more than satisfied. After finishing your meal, don't forget to try a slice of pie. The Mint Cafe is located on the 400 block in Wausau, Wisconsin. The Mint Cafe, serving Wausau since 1888.
Whoa.
Can you feel it?
Huh? Feel what?
The power.
I think so.
Hey, who are you talking to?
No one.
Bet you can't hit that building over there in right field.
What? That's like 500 feet.
Electrify your swing.
Okay.
The #1 two-piece composite in the marketplace. Electrify your swing. Icon, the electric unicorn by Rawlings.
Bottom of the fourth now here in Wausau. This is what happened in the bottom of the third. Josh Arquette going yard, smacking one over the left field fence. His first Northwoods League home run, and now the Woodchucks have the lead for the first time today. That's their third home run in the last 2 games against the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. And Smith Johnson now faces Seth Spencer. Woodchucks have now scored 9 total runs against Spencer over 2 games this year. They haven't strung together something sensational, but they pick up the big swings when necessary, and they've gotten 2 home runs off of Spencer. Spencer's only allowed 3 long balls this year. Smith Johnson down the line and left, and foul. Went its way up towards the fence on the Aspirus Terrace. One of the 4 Northwoods League All-Stars for Wausau. This one's down the line and right and foul, near where the Wisconsin Rapids bullpen is, and they do have an arm working here. People were calling Smith Johnson an all-star before the month of June ended. Fly ball. Straight away center. Clayton Jr. moves a little bit in. He's got it. Done a decent job, Wisconsin Rapids, of neutralizing Wausau's all-star in the 9 spot, but not a great day at the plate. But because he's a two-way player, he always impacts the game. Talked about that big throw home to end the top of the second and limit the damage there from Smith Johnson. Malone did not go on that first pitch, 1-0. Noah hitting .477 at home. Got to talk a little bit to Noah's mom, Stephanie, who was in the area and watched the 2-game set at Green Bay over the weekend. She talked about how Noah's not just a great player, but boy, is he a great big brother. You heard me talk about Noah's younger brother, Micah Malone. He's going into his high school years. And there was a superstition in the Malone family. When Micah comes to watch Noah play, he don't play well. But that superstition was well broken when Malone had his 3 home run game. Micah was in attendance. And Micah got to take batting practice with the team that day, which was just so cool. And what they say is Micah's talking about that all the time back at home now. Another foul off from Noah. There's the Rapids bullpen arm that's currently warming up. Looks like we'll be seeing him soon. Ground ball straight back to Seth Spencer. A left-handed toss to first. Malone's out. Hustled it all the way out, though. And now it turns to Slaughterback. Here comes Wisconsin Rapids pitching coach. Going to have a quick talk with Seth Spencer. The hope is that he can get through this fourth inning. While he has that conversation, let's tell you about Stadium Mustard. The Northwoods League is proud to partner with the authentic Stadium Mustard this season. For over 50 years, Stadium Mustard has been offered at stadiums, ballparks, and arenas coast to coast. And the Wausau Woodchucks are proud to be serving Stadium Mustard here at Athletic Park. Loved by millions, Stadium Mustard. Looks like the arm that's warming right now is Junior's brother, Jace Barajas. What a moment that would be if the battery came in. Jace as the pitcher, Junior as the catcher. That looks like it could be a great story. They both went to Saddleback College this past year. 0-1 is into the left center gap. Clayton's got to hurry. He is there in time as the hat falls off of his head. Woodchucks down in order in the fourth. We head to the fifth, a two-run game here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Food and Farm Exploration Center is a place for connecting with food and the people who grow it. Come play with agriculture and explore over 60 interactive exhibits. Explore the intersection of farming and food, the people that make it happen, and the processes that take it from field to fork through engaging learning brought to you by Wisconsin farmers. Meet the machines that feed the nation and get up close with tractors and other farm equipment. The Exploration Center also functions as a meeting place for the community with over 10,000 square feet of venue space. Food and Farm Exploration Center. Visit, play, explore.
The Honeybees have walked it off in 8. The diving catch, my goodness!
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Yeah, that 2014 summer was really formative. It taught me how to ride the bus. It taught me like what the minor leagues was going to be like because there's a ton of hours. And I think I found my true identity as a ball player in Madison.
The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
So we got just a little bit of cloud cover here. That's one of the few clouds we're seeing right now. 78 degrees, partly cloudy skies. There were some dark clouds in the sky earlier today. Don't think that that's going to affect anything, especially not like it did the last time these two played at Athletic Park. Eric Harper is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Started his career at Middle Tennessee State, but now at Northern Oklahoma Tonkawa Community College. Played at Nolensville High School. Travel baseball for the Southeast Rawling Mad Mavericks. And this is down the right field line, foul. Eric's got some family blood that's pretty athletic. His dad, Nick, played in the NFL for 9 years and won a Super Bowl with the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning back in 2006. 2006, rather. Swing and a miss. Wyatt's back to his strikeout stuff. He gets Harper for the second time today. Good way to start the fifth inning for the guy on this team that they call Sears. Why is Zach Wyatt called Sears? Well, if you know the Alabama baseball player Mark Sears, well, he had a great year this year with the Crimson Tide, and Zach Wyatt is from Alabama. He's a big Crimson Tide fan. And so the nickname stuck, Sears. Ground ball to second. This is the first put out of the day for Cade Baldridge. Guess I could correct myself. Technically the second. He was in action on the 5-4-3 double play that ended the third. And now Rodrigo Barajas Jr. steps in, better known as just Junior Barajas. He's got some athletic family too. His dad, a 14-year MLB veteran. Rodrigo Barajas Sr. played for the D-backs, the Rangers, the Phillies, the Blue Jays, the Mets, the Dodgers, the Pirates. And now he works for the Angels as a minor league catching coordinator. So it makes sense that Barajas is a good player and a catcher. One of 8 kids in the Barajas family. Swing and a miss. Wyatt fights back 2-2. And out of all the teams that his dad has played for, Junior says he likes the Dodgers the best. Swing and a miss. Barajas down, and Wyatt has his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. Still a low-scoring one on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate baseball and softball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. No one covers summer ball like the Northwoods League. This season, access more than 800 games live and on demand from your TV, desktop, or mobile device with the new Northwoods League Plus app. Watch your favorite team or follow top players from across the country. For more information, visit northwoodsleague.com. Your home for the Northwoods League.
Welcome to the Mint Cafe, where fun, friends, and good times are had. Stop in for a bite to eat and leave more than satisfied. After finishing your meal, don't forget to try a slice of pie. The Mint Cafe is located on the 400 block in Wausau, Wisconsin. The Mint Cafe, serving Wausau since 1888.
More than 370 Northwoods League alumni have advanced to Major League Baseball, including World Series champion and Cy Young Award winners Max Scherzer and Chris Sale, 5-time Gold Glove winner Matt Chapman, 3-time All-Star and World Series champion Marcus Semien, and 2-time Major League Baseball Home Run Derby champion Pete Alonso. This is Northwoods League Baseball.
Well, what a cool moment here at Athletic Park. The two guys that are on the mound together, brothers. Junior Barajas, the catcher, Jace Barajas, the new pitcher. The genetic connection is in full display as Jace makes his first appearance for the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters in 2025. The awesome thing is that Jace got to throw to Junior this past year at Saddleback Community College. First hitter they will face together, Max Galvin. right-hander now on the mound for the Rapids Rafters. And some applause as Barajas fires in his first strike. Junior, that is, or Jace, rather. Don't mix these two up, that's for sure. It was actually Jace who brought Junior along with him this year. Whoa, baseball going over the netting and onto the suites. A fan up there in the suites caught that one. You never see baseballs go up there. Yeah, he's saying, hey, I was ready to go from the first pitch. No matter where you sit at Athletic Park, you gotta be ready for anything. 2-2. Galvin puts one in the air to left center. Gaz is there, and Barajas, Jace, has his first out of the day. How cool does this have to be for Rodrigo Barajas Sr. to see his two pitchers, or his two brothers, play together at college and then come to Wisconsin Rapids together? Like we said, Junior was not supposed to come initially, but Jace was. And what Tom Zaglowski said is that Jake Beauchene actually convinced him to bring on Junior and Jace. Well, now Junior's a fan favorite, and Jace gets to build off of that. 2-1 is real tight. Solis had to watch out, 3-1. You got to think the amount of times that these two have played catch together. Incredible. Sharp grounder to short. Eric Harper, out number 2. Well, obviously, the brotherly love is great to see in the Northwoods League. This is an important spot, though, for Jace Barajas to be in. Coming off of injury, starting to build himself, and he's talking to himself a little bit. We've seen a couple of pitchers do that on the mound this year. He wants to hold this lead as best as he can. Here's a question I have. You ever think these brothers can read each other's minds, especially on the mound? Maybe they know what pitch to throw and they don't have to say anything. Really just looks like they're playing catch as if they were back to being youngsters. 2-1. Rodriguez slowing things down. Jace ready to go in the turf, 3-1. It takes about 5 seconds for Jace Barajas to reset and be ready to throw the next pitch. He works quick. Nice work from Rodriguez. He takes a walk. He's reached all 3 times today. Now here comes the man that did damage back in the 3rd. Josh Arquette, a 3-run home run to give the Woodchucks the lead. That was the last time a run was scored. His first round tripper of the year. He had 10 home runs this past spring. Make it 11 in his collegiate career. Offered at that one. This is Jace Barajas to field. His throw to first in time. The two brothers take care of business. And no Woodchucks score. We go to the 6th on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you could tell people that, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Delta Dental makes insurance simple. So if you ask yourself, who encourages you to use your benefits for regular preventive care, provides quick service online or by phone, offers access to the largest provider networks, and helps you save money when you need more than a checkup? There's only one answer. Definitely Delta Dental. For dental and vision insurance made simple, choose Delta Dental and Delta Vision today.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store. The Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
The flag waving from right to left now. We don't see that very often. Celebrated the 4th of July just a couple days ago. We hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. Woodchucks certainly did. They won 3 of their last 4, and they won on the 4th by beating Madison 8-7. Well, we were wondering if Wyatt was going to come back out for the 6th inning. The answer, a resounding yes, but there is some work in the bullpen. Richie Lacine currently warming. And you'd have to think that with the way this game's at right now, 2-run game, Wyatt's pitch count is up there a little bit, that if he allows a leadoff runner or the first 2 to reach, they might turn to the pen. But it doesn't look like Akko's going to reach. Berkland's long throw is in time. Nice play from the shortstop. Berkland continuing to adjust day by day to this new turf infield. A great player, but a great person as well. Raised really well by his family, him and his brother Drew, and his younger brother Matthew, I might add. There's a younger Berkland. Just graduated from high school. He is going to be good. You talk to the Berklands, and they say that Matthew is the most athletic out of the 3. Well, hard to beat Jake Berkland's athleticism and Drew Berkland's power. That is swung on and missed by McIntyre. Wyatt's retired the last 6. And it's 1-2 to Carson. He's got him to both times. 0 for 2, a fly out. Grounded into a double play in the 3rd. Wyatt went 6 against Kalamazoo last Tuesday. Picked up the win. He's looking for a 2nd consecutive quality start, if he can make it through the 6th. Another grounder to Berkland. He picks it up and gets the throw to first. 7 straight retired by Zach Wyatt. And his field is helping him out again. The way that Zach Wyatt has grown into his role and started to find his stuff in the month of July, that's going to play. Strike 1 to Royce Clayton Jr. 1 run allowed each in the first and the second. Clayton went around 0-2. Looking for one more pitch to finish out another great start. Did he go? Yes, he did! Another great 6 innings from Zach Wyatt. 4-2 Chucks on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you could tell people that, you know, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Delta Dental makes insurance simple. So if you ask yourself, who encourages you to use your benefits for regular preventive care, provides quick service online or by phone, offers access to the largest provider networks, and helps you save money when you need more than a checkup? There's only one answer. Definitely Delta Dental. For dental and vision insurance made simple, choose Delta Dental and Delta Vision today.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store. The Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by The Grind, the official coffee of the Northwoods League. Look for The Grind in select ballpark team stores and online under the shop menu on team websites. A portion of the proceeds for each bag sold will go to benefit the Northwoods League Foundation. The Barajas Pros are back out for the bottom of the 6th. They worked really well in the 5th. Jace the pitcher, Junior the catcher. Baldridge faces him first. How about Wausau's pitching? My goodness, the defense has been excellent. 24 innings for the Woodchucks. As Baldridge pops one up, will go foul. In the last 24 innings, the Woodchucks have allowed just 4 runs. Some of the best pitching we've seen in consecutive games this season. Maybe the best. Nice pitch from Chase Barajas. Had Baldridge way out in front, 2-2. Gage's a switch hitter. He told me he's been switch hitting since he was a kid. How hard has that got to be? He was ready to do damage on both sides back in Little League. Tell you what, it's a big factor of how he's gotten to this point. High drive, deep into right. Back goes Kobayashi to the track. He's got it. Baldridge barely misses a home run. You could tell he just got under it. Would have been his 3rd home run of the season. Instead, the longest flyout of the day. And some motivation from Harrison Angstrom right there. He was hitting some home runs. Some of them weren't even off the barrel today in batting practice, so almost got that one. Swing and a miss from Birkland. This year, Jace Barajas had a 3.50 ERA for Saddleback Community College. With the way he's pitching right now, Tom Zaglowski's going to use him. Looked for a payoff there outside to Jake Birkland. Hit one out to center earlier, Jake. A nice diving snag, though, by Royce Clayton Jr. Was enough. Birkland goes around, and it is the first strikeout of Jace Barajas' Northwoods League season. Something that the Rapids Rafters have needed is pitchers, especially in their bullpens, to eat up innings. And Jace Barajas is doing that right now. He's throwing strikes. He's getting ahead of hitters. He's keeping this game tight. It was funny. Apparently, Jace Barajas and Junior switched spots today while they were in the bullpen. Smith Johnson ropes one down the line. That will stay fair. No, it won't. It goes foul at the last second. Smith Johnson thought he was going to second base. Umpire called it foul. Third base coach Harrison Angstrom arguing that it hit the white chalk. Now Corey Thompson will go out to talk to the third base umpire. Smith Johnson hard done. It looked like it was going to stay fair. Then at the last second, it trailed foul. It was bang, bang. And unfortunately, the Woodchucks didn't get the call. Corey Thompson, a little animated, and he wants the umpires to get together to talk about this. Let's take a look at this one again. Corey Thompson arguing that they should get together, see if this one was fair. Ooh, that's close. That is really close. You know, I can see why the third base umpire called that foul. It looks like it bounced on the left side of the chalk. The question is did it get any of the white part? It's a foul ball. Not sure how exactly you could change that call. And the problem is if you change it, it's only a single. Let's look at this one more time. Look at the left side of your screen. Ooh. As close as it gets. Now a deep drive into left. Will this one stay fair? No. Again. And that one might have been gone. The Wausau All-Star is getting brutally unlucky right now. He's got Jace Barajas timed up to perfection. Two of the hardest hit foul balls you will see. This is turning into a nice little battle here. Smith Johnson's 0 for 2. Ground out, a fly out. Already made a great play in center field, gunning down a runner at home. Wants to do something with his bat. You're hoping at some point that you don't wish that you didn't get insurance runs. Wausau scored all 4 of their runs in the first 3 innings. That is the 4th consecutive foul ball by Smith Johnson. This is the will and the sheer determination that got Smith Johnson to the All-Star game. Another foul off. By the way, he's spraying these. First couple times he fouls one down the left field line, then fouls him down the right field line multiple times. Another 1-2, whacked foul, same spot, towards the patio. Look at Jace. In his head, he's probably thinking, how many more pitches do I have to throw to get out of this? Now it's 2-2. Smith Johnson not one to walk, but he's fouled off a ton here. Pitch number 11 of the plate appearance is belted into left. Back going Gaz to the warning track. It's over his head. Christian Smith Johnson will look for a triple. Here comes the throw. He's safe. Justice served for Christian Smith Johnson as he legs out a triple. What a battle between Jace Barajas and Christian Smith Johnson. He almost got that pitch out of here. He scores on a triple on a fly ball to left. You're not supposed to do that. The hustle pays off. His second triple of the season, his 8th extra base hit. What an exciting duel right there. And for him to do that with that pitch high and inside, that's why he's an all-star. That's why he's done what he's done. And by the way, I'm sure he's glad now that that ball was called foul. If that's fair, he would have had a double. Instead, he's got a triple. Can Malone drive him in and put the Woodchucks up 3? Nice block by Junior. A couple of pitches have been in the turf. The two brothers will talk it over as Malone steps in, a single and a walk. An all-star here trying to drive in another all-star. Up the middle, base hit. 5-2 Woodchucks. The All-Stars team up for a 2-out rally, and Noah Malone drives in his 22nd of the season. You know what? That's why if you're Christian Smith Johnson, you foul off 5 pitches and then hit a triple. Just because there's 2 outs and nobody on does not mean you can't score. And that's been the Woodchucks' method to success offensively. Bottom of the order getting on base. Top of the order driving them in. Check back to first, and Malone back in there safely. I will say this is a guy that Wisconsin Rapids has figured out. Dylan Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck does not have a hit in the 2-game set against the Rafters. Little tapper third base side. Skinner firing on the run, and Schlotterbeck ran it out. Infield single for Dylan Schlotterbeck. His team leading 52nd of 2025. So how do you get your first hit of a series? Sometimes you just leg out an infield single, and Schlotterbeck's shown the speed this year. He showed it right there. So Junior and Jace will talk things over. The 5th inning was great. Only allowed 1 runner to reach on a walk. They retired the first 2 in this frame. But then triple, single, infield single for the Woodchucks to create a 2-out rally. And now you got to face Galvin, who is looking to keep a streak alive of hitting a home run in 3 consecutive games. We talked about that already this year. Galvin has 3 home runs all time against Wisconsin Rapids. And 9 RBIs. The mentality here, don't make a mistake against them. Keep this at a 3-run game. This is well within reach right now. Swing and a fly ball. Deep center. Clayton Jr. back. It is gone! They let Max Galvin get hot. A home run in 4 consecutive games for last year's All-Star MVP. The Woodchucks are locked in. 8-2. Tom Zaglowski will take the ball from Jace Barajas. That's the last pitch he throws. This is what Max Galvin is all about. Such a pure swing, such an incredible athlete with so much power and poise. And the game is broken open. They make a mistake on Max, and they're made to pay. Boy, that takes the pressure off your pitchers, doesn't it? Moments ago, Christian Smith-Johnson was on 2 strikes, and you thought it was going to be just a 2-run game heading into the 7th. The biggest possible 2-out rally that the Woodchucks could pull together. Something about Wausau against Wisconsin Rapids over these last couple of games. They're looking for their 5th straight win against the Rafters. And they very well might have it. So Barajas goes an inning and 2/3. He gives up 4 hits on the final 4 batters that he faces. All 4 of them score. He walked 1, struck out 1. And so now Tony Torres, who is playing for the Rapids Rafters back in the first half. He's still here with Wisconsin Rapids now. He will throw 16 innings for Torres this year. The Woodchucks scoring 4 runs in an inning again. They've done that so many times at home this year. I believe that's the 15th time they've done that in a home game this year. I think they've only lost once when that happens. Woodchucks have played a lot against the Rapids Rafters, which means a lot of these guys have pitched against Wisconsin Rapids. No different with Torres. Woodchucks chilling in the dugout right there. The Bat Kid over on the left. Nolan Bernard in the center there next to Grant Parson. Nolan was great yesterday if you watched the 10-1 win at Wisconsin Rapids. He went 6 innings and struck out 7. A new collegiate career high for Nolan. He only allowed 1 run. Good for him. Tough challenge for Torres to face Solis first. Breaking ball high. An inning and 2/3 for Torres way back in May in the insane 13-11 Rapids Rafters win over Wausau. In that game, gave up a hit, 2 runs, walked 3, struck out 2. So some good, some bad for him there. Woodchucks looking for a 6th straight win at home. They're off to a good start. Still some game left. If the Woodchucks win and Lakeshore loses tonight, Wausau will have sole possession of first place in the second half in the Great Lakes West. They can thank Max Galvin for these last couple games. First Woodchuck player to hit a home run in 4 consecutive games. He now has 5 on the year. The payoff is skips behind Barajas, and it's a 2-out walk to Solis. So now Guy Rodriguez, who has reached all 3 times. If you've watched Woodchucks baseball this year, you know that Rodriguez has bleached hair. He bleached it because the Wildcats, Arizona, his school, went to the College World Series. A lot of Arizona players bleached their hair. How many moms of collegiate baseball players would be frustrated with the fact that their sons bleached their hair? All part of the experience, though. With the Woodchucks firmly in the lead, Zach Wyatt in a great spot to pick up his 3rd win of the season. Swing and a foul. 1-2. Dom did not play against Wisconsin Rapids the first time Torres pitched against the Woodchucks, so this is the first time he's seeing Tony this year. The 1-2. Nice snag from Barajas. 2-2. This is the thing for Wisconsin Rapids, that if they want to start turning some of these deficits into advantages, they got to play the late innings just a little bit better. There have been plenty of games this year where the Rafters have been on the cusp. And then one thing turns into another, and sometimes things snowball. One thing you could say, though, Tom Zaglowski's team is better than maybe what their record shows. And especially going into an important 6-game homestand, they've got to prove that. That homestand may decide their season. Solis is running here. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez strikes out. The Woodchucks score 4. Max Galvin hits a 3-run home run. Wausau now in control, up 6 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Introducing the Cloud AI with Red Alloy Plus, engineered with aerospace-grade alloy for ultimate durability and razor-thin precision. Generative AI technology meticulously fine-tunes every 1/8 inch of the bat, pushing the boundaries of performance. The optimized mid-load swing weight delivers speed and extends the sweet spot, all in a seamless one-piece construction designed for peak power. The RevGrip Premium material offers unmatched tack and cushion. Artificial intelligence, real results.
At Cellcom, we live, work, and play right here in Wisconsin. That's why we use our wireless technology to help protect this place we call home. From collecting and sharing data on the health of local waterways, to strengthening our fish populations and monitoring bird migrations, we're a wireless provider who shares a passion for wanting to make a difference, giving back to this place we love. That's technology with a heartbeat.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you. Get the latest news and stats on your favorite team or watch live game coverage. While there, check out the selection of Northwoods League headwear, apparel, and more for the sports fan in your life. All proceeds support the Northwoods League Foundation. Visit northwoodsleague.com. Your home for the Northwoods League.
So with the Woodchucks growing their lead, it gives Richie Lacine a little bit more breathing room as he relieves Zach Wyatt. Third appearance of the season for the right-hander who's in his second year as a Wausau Woodchuck. 10 appearances back in 2023. He's been a great bullpen add in the second half. Landon Gaz chops one to third. Schlotterback throws to first, and one up, one down for Richie. I was talking a little bit to Lacine over these last couple of days, and he said, I've been ready to pitch for a while. Coaches told him he'd pitch today. He's ready to go. He had been hot multiple times on the 3-game road trip. They were planning to use him yesterday in Rapids, but a couple things changed. The Woodchucks grew their lead, and so they saved Lacine for today in favor of guys like Connor Hill and Tucker Russell. Told me on the 4th of July, if you remember, Tyson Potts, Wausau starter, gave up 4 runs in the top of the second to Madison. And so they had Lacine warming there. Strike 2 to Kobayashi. And he said he stayed warm until the very end of the game. He told me he probably threw around 100 pitches in the bullpen and didn't come in to pitch. So he will feel like it's been a while. It also means he is well rested. Strike 3 called. Kobayashi down looking. Lacine has his second strikeout of 2025. That's how you like it from a bullpen arm. Ready to go and picking up right where the starter left off. That's the job of a bullpen arm. Lacine doing it right now. Skinner 1 for 2. Wausau's retired the last 10 Rapids Rafters, the pitching staff has. And this is looking to be another very successful day at the plate. Or on the mound, rather. Skinner from Woodbury, Minnesota. East Ridge High School graduate. Back to Lacine. 3 up, 3 down, go the Rafters in the 7th. Lacine does his job. We stretch here at Athletic Park with an 8-2 score on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Don't miss out on any of the great food at Athletic Park. For tickets, call 715-845-5055.
Stay connected and up to date with the free Northwoods League mobile app. Avoid the lines and buy tickets to any Northwoods League games anytime, day or night. Subscribe for free and watch games live from anywhere all season long. Get the latest news and stats on top collegiate players from across the country or personalize it with your favorite team. Either way, we got you covered. The Northwoods League mobile app is free and available on the App Store or Google Play.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
I think I can speak for a lot of people on our team when I say like they've found their love for softball again playing this league.
Ball has some carry. There's that success.
You kind of just get to chill out and like play the game that you once loved when you were young.
Cole sails around the path.
In college, it's a lot of pressure, but like here, everyone's here for the same reason, just to get better and to love the game again.
We just saw the ad right during break, but let's tell you more. Summer Collegiate Softball is back after an outstanding inaugural season. Northwoods League Softball returns to the field for its second season this summer as Arquette lifts one to right. There's out number one for Tony Torres in the bottom of the seventh. Find out more at northwoodsleague.com. Follow us on Instagram and X at NWL Softball. Woodchucks scored 3 in the third, and how about 4 in the sixth? There's the head coach, Corey Thompson, who's got to be loving it. And this is why he's got the guys rolling. He has great relationships with every single player that he comes into contact with. Almost treats these guys as if they were brothers or friends. Makes them loose. Now a line drive down the left field line, a base hit for Baldridge. Nice stop out there by Gaz. It'll hold Cade to a single, his first hit of the night. Hit number 12 for the Woodchucks. They have scored a run in every single inning in which they've registered a hit. Let's see if that continues. Here's another guy that Corey Thompson has built into a star, Jake Birkland. He's the one guy that took a chance on Jake. And it's paid off massively. With Jake Birkland on the team, the Woodchucks have won 72 games over a 2-year stretch. Talk about the fact that he got to retain Max Solis Jr. and Max Galvin. Normally, when two guys of that prowess and power have such great seasons in the Northwoods League, they're looking up. They don't necessarily come back. That doesn't happen in the Northwoods League. But Solis and Galvin came back, and I think it's because of the fact that they loved Corey Thompson and wanted to play for him again. It's not a surprise that 2 of the returners for the Woodchucks are back in the All-Star game. And one of them's hit 4 home runs. Has hit a home run in 4 consecutive games, rather. Nice take by Birkland, 3-1. Jake Birkland is much of a great hitter as he is a great culture ad, both here and at college. Full count. Right after his amazing season in Wausau, Jake Birkland went back to Minnesota State Mankato. They said, yeah, let's go ahead and put you in the lineup. That turned out very well for the D2 school. Birkland was great. Played a lot, hit well. Runner moving, Birkland lifts one foul. And now another battle with 2 strikes as Corey Thompson picks up the ball, returns back to the dugout. How about the culture that he's built, Coach Thompson? Birkland takes just high. Thought the ump might have rung him up on that one, but a good leave ball for. A lot of the credit for what Wausau has done in the 4 years under Corey Thompson has to be to the players and to the GM, Ryan Troy. Those two work together to pick a great group of guys. And now Wausau is at the point where winning games like this is not a hope, it's an expectation. Swing and a miss from Smith Johnson. The ball got away from Barajas. Both runners will move. That's a crazy play. You don't normally see a strike turn wild pitch, turn two runners moving into scoring position. Umps will come together here. They're going to argue that Smith Johnson barely tipped this one foul. I would not be surprised if this one gets changed. For the second time today, a potential foul ball is in question with Christian Smith Johnson at the plate. And the umpire will go and talk to head coach Tom Zaglowski in his first year with Wisconsin Rapids. And I got to tell you, after talking to Zaglowski, one of the best people to talk to in this league. And you know what, on replay, that doesn't look like it tipped off of Smith Johnson's bat at all. Zaglowski's done a great job changing the culture at Wisconsin Rapids. Record might not show it now, but I tell you what, this organization is in for some success in the future. I tell you what, a lot of great people in the Great Lakes West. A lot of these coaches are awesome. Donnie Scott at Madison. Woodchucks fans may love him or hate him, but a great friend and mentor of Corey Thompson's. Josh Merrill, great human being over at Green Bay as well. That pitch hits Christian Smith Johnson. The bases are loaded, and the last three Woodchucks have reached. And now a real chance for Noah Malone to make sure of a win here tonight. This is also a good spot for Wausau because if you can add on some more runs, that gives your bullpen an opportunity to maybe give guys some innings that haven't gotten them here in the second half. Get some pitchers acclimated. Right now, no action. Woodchucks have 2 grand slams this season. Christian Smith Johnson hit one of them. That was the only one they had at home. Malone certainly got the power to clear him. Ground ball up the middle. That'll get things done too. Base hit to score 1. Birkland will score the second run. For the first time this season, the Woodchucks hit double digits in 3 consecutive games. Noah Malone gets it done, his second and third RBIs of the day. 10-2 Wausau. Well, the slug percentage might go down, Noah, but the on-base percentage remains red hot. He's reached 4 of the 5 times today. Let's see what he does with this here. It's a curveball, does not get all of it. Torres slipped off the mound, didn't have a play on it. Baldridge and Birkland score standing up. So now the Rapids Raptors will move to their 4th pitcher of the evening. That will be number 26, Jaffet Delgado. Or Jaffet Martinez, rather. It's a weird thing with Martinez's last name in the Northwoods League system that has him down as Delgado, but his last name is Martinez, and he has been a regular in the bullpen for Wisconsin Rapids this year. While we are waiting on Japhet Martinez to warm up, let's take a look around the Northwoods League. There's his numbers, Japhet. 1-4 this year at Alabama State University. He's pitched at this park before. I believe he pitched in the home opener with which the Woodchucks won 12-3 way back in late May. Here's your score lines today. The big one that you got to keep an eye on right now is Lakeshore and Madison. They're playing a great one down at the Duck Pond. 9-9 the score if Madison wins that game. And the Woodchucks hold on here. Wausau will have sole possession of first place in the Great Lakes West with the game tomorrow against Madison here at home. I don't blame Hiroto Kobayashi, by the way. Get your stretching in, buddy. It's a long bus ride back. You don't want to catch a cramp there either. Actually, it's not that long of a bus ride, only about an hour to Wisconsin Rapids. Every player has their way of handling a pitching change, and that just happens to be Kobayashi's. Kenosha's played well in the second half. They lead Traverse City 12-1. Green Bay had a big lead against Fond du Lac. They led by 2 in the top of the 10th of a game that was postponed from the first half and played and continued in the second half. Fond du Lac hit a walk-off grand slam to beat Green Bay 6-4. Again, in a game that was postponed back in the first half, they had to continue the bottom of the 10th in the second half. Doc Spiders won it. Martinez's first pitch is high to Dylan Schlotterback. Infield single, run scored on the Galvin 3-run home run back in the 6th. Just talking about Green Bay and Fond du Lac. They played a second game today, so technically you can call it a doubleheader. Green Bay leading 11-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning there. Kalamazoo, 8-4 winners against Rockford earlier today. Growlers have now won 7 straight. Tapper to third. Skinner will go to second for 1. They didn't get it in time. Malone runs it out. Everybody's safe. Well, I was interested in what Skinner was going to do there. He could have stepped on the third base bag, tried to get the runner at second. It did not work out for him. And now, this is real danger. Max Galvin. You know he wants to keep smashing the baseball. 2 for 3, 3 runs scored. And a 3-run home run the last time he stepped up. Behind Barajas, but it bounces back to him. Runners stay where they're at. You know, with Galvin being such a great baseball player, you'd think, man, this guy's serious. He's got to be totally ready. He's got to have this big pregame routine to go through in order to be successful. I could tell you right now that Max is the goofiest guy on the team. It's not even close. I don't think I've ever seen him take anything seriously outside of when he's in the batter's box. Rubs off of everybody else. It keeps everybody loose. Swing and a little towering fly ball. Shallow left. Gaz racing. He makes the catch. Beautiful closing speed from Landon Gaz, and Galvin pops out with the bases loaded. Maybe it's Solis's turn to get a hole-in-one. The nickname is Boom This guy has been hitting with an insane amount of confidence over the past week. Max Galvin and Max Solis hit a home run last night. Galvin hit one earlier today. Can Solis follow suit? Had a t-shirt on today with Boom written on the back. Plays with a ton of swagger. You know, there are some players that don't want to try to swing for a home run because they think that messes with their mojo. Yeah, Max is swinging for the fences just about every time he steps up. That's just who he is. Swing and a towering fly ball. Right center field, and it hangs up in the air. Kobayashi's got the catch. Solis misses a grand slam, but the Woodchucks add on 2. 10-2 our score on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
You know what, if you're a college player that wants to go ahead and play at the next level, then the Northwoods League is definitely for you. You know, it gives you an opportunity to, one, be on the road, to understand what it's like to play through the grind, as everybody always talks about through baseball.
If you're trying to go professional, definitely consider the Northwoods League. It's a grind. It's a good grind. You should love the grind if you want to do that for a living as a professional. It's great. Like, I love playing every day.
Upstairs, the throw not going to be made, and that is history. Chandler Simpson, stealing bag number 51, now breaks the single-season stolen base record in the Northwoods League.
More than 350 Northwoods League alumni have been drafted in the last 5 years, and nearly 140 have made their Major League Baseball debut in that time. The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you could tell people that, you know, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Tonight's game at Athletic Park is brought to you in part by The Grind, the official coffee of the Northwoods League. Look for The Grind in select ballpark team stores and online under the shop menu on team websites. A portion of the proceeds for each bag sold will go to benefit the Northwoods League Foundation. Can you ask for a better night here at Athletic Park? I mean, it's just beautiful. Here at the Borough. Beautiful skies, another amazing sunset. We've been treated to some really good weather over the last couple weeks. Ground ball to third, it stays fair. Schlotterback fires across to first at the last second. The third base umpire calls it foul, so it won't count. That means the leadoff man, Eric Harper, has another chance. Looked like that the home plate, the third base umpire was going to let that play out. You saw Schlotterback. He certainly thought the ball was fair. Woodchucks have just found a way this season against Wisconsin Rapids. No other way to put it. Swing and a miss, strike 2. They've now outscored Wisconsin Rapids 72-28 in the 6 games they've played against the Rafters. Lacine strikes out Eric Harper, his second K of the night. 7 combined strikeouts for Wausau pitching tonight. If you remove the first game that these two teams played, in Wausau's last 5 games against the Rapids Rafters, they've outscored them 61-15 and won all 5 of those games. Ground ball to second. Cade Baldridge makes the second out. Lassine's been perfect so far. 5 up, 5 down for the righty. And looking to finish it off with Junior Barajas. Philip Miller is currently warming up, backing up towards the mound in the Wausau bullpen. Looks like he may have the 9th. Well, one of the ways you can win games like this is by neutralizing the opposing team's player to watch. Wausau's done that, as you see Miller take his tosses. Hit by pitch. That's the first base runner to reach for the Rapids Rafters since the 4th inning. As Barajas takes his base, looks like he's okay. Corey Thompson calling time and taking his strut to the mound. Well, here's the thing. The coaching does not stop for a guy like Corey Thompson, even if you're winning big. He demands success, and big success at that. You might have remembered last week the Woodchucks rallied off, I think, 3 consecutive one-run wins. I remember asking Corey about one of those, or Coach Thompson rather, about one of those games and asking him, you know, how you got to be happy about that. He said, we should have won that game by much more. It's that all gas, no brakes mentality that as a coach you have to have. And he wants Lassine to take care of Akko right here. And how about this? The Woodchucks picking up those close wins. Now they're winning big. Outscoring their opponents 30-4 in the last 3 games. Akko floats one foul, 1-1. Batted 2 for 3 in the cleanup spot today. Had a nice RBI double down the right field line in the 1st inning. Both teams scored runs in the 1st inning. Then Wisconsin Rapids scored a 2nd run in the top of the 2nd. Since then, Wausau scored 9 unanswered runs. Fouled back by Akko, 2-2. Really loved the way that Richie Lassine has shown some real comfort and shown that he could do his job in the Northwoods League. There's not a lot of nerves from number 17 in white. He's always ready to go. Ground ball right side. Baldridge will take that and end the inning. 2 scoreless frames out of the pen for Richie Lassine. Wausau by 8 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Delta Dental makes insurance simple. So if you ask yourself, who encourages you to use your benefits for regular preventive care, provides quick service online or by phone, offers access to the largest provider networks, and helps you save money when you need more than a checkup? There's only one answer. Definitely Delta Dental. For dental and vision insurance made simple, choose Delta Dental and Delta Vision today.
You have to be dedicated to playing in Northwoods League. You know, they play the games and it's serious. You know, I mean, you're looking at maybe an opportunity to be a professional athlete in baseball.
The league provides a superior player experience with unparalleled technology in support of player development and visibility. TrackMan and Synergy data reporting is available to all players at Major League Baseball teams. The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
Welcome to the Mint Cafe, where fun, friends, and good times are had. Stop in for a bite to eat and leave more than satisfied. After finishing your meal, don't forget to try a slice of pie. The Mint Cafe is located on the 400 block in Wausau, Wisconsin. The Mint Cafe, serving Wausau since 1888.
Whoa.
Can you feel it?
Huh? Feel what?
The power.
I think so.
Hey, who are you talking to?
No one.
Bet you can't hit that building over there in right field.
What? That's like 500 feet.
Electrify your swing.
Okay.
The #1 two-piece composite in the marketplace. Electrify your swing. Icon, the electric unicorn by Rawlings.
The Northwoods League is proud to partner with the authentic Stadium Mustard this season. For over 50 years, Stadium Mustard has been offered at stadiums, ballparks, and arenas coast to coast. And the Wausau Woodchucks are proud to be serving Stadium Mustard here at Athletic Park. Loved by millions. Stadium Mustard. 5-6-7 for Jaffet Martinez to face in the bottom of the 8th. Rodriguez leads it off, takes inside. Woodchucks are starting to roll, looking for a third straight win. A win here, and it would be 8 wins in Wausau's last 10. Heck of a start to the second half. Strike one to Dom. Tomorrow, Wisconsin Rapids will host Fond du Lac for a crucial doubleheader. 12:05 first game start time. Game 2 at 6:35. This one skied in the air, foul ground. It will go into the bleachers and behind the bleachers. No one will have a chance at that foul ball. If you're looking to watch the Rapids Rafters tomorrow, you can on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Fletcher Anderson will have the call for you. Or you can tune in to WFHR Wisconsin Rapids. Listen to their voice, Austin Thomas. Rodriguez gets a piece, fouls it back 1 and 2 again. Then they'll host Green Bay on Thursday, 6:35 first pitch. Friday, 6:35 pitch against the Rockers as well. And then Wausau goes to Wisconsin Rapids for 2 games over the weekend. Saturday, 6:35, Sunday, 3:05. Rodriguez strikes out. Jaffet Martinez's first K of the day. So the long, lanky right-hander takes care of business. When these two teams meet next weekend, it will be the final games for both before the All-Star break. All the teams will get 5 days off, Monday through Friday of next week, to reset themselves and get ready for the run-in. After the All-Star break, Wausau will have a 7-game homestand that really could decide its fate. They'll play Fond du Lac in that homestand. I believe the Rapids Rafters come back in that homestand as well. Lakeshore comes here. That's big. Lifted in the air again. That will go foul. And it hits the bleachers. It's a race to it. And the kid in the Woodchucks hat will take that one back up to his seats. You know what? He's got a Brewers shirt on, not a Woodchucks hat, but he knows how baseball fans do it in Wisconsin. You're either a Brewers fan or you're not a baseball fan. High and tight to Arquette. Arquette got things started. His swing changed this game. A 3-run shot to give the Woodchucks the lead back in the 3rd. He's 2 for 4 today. Almost hit him there. That pitch from Martinez curled back right at the last second. Arquette has a mean swing. Loves line drives. Tried to get a piece there. Full count. Jafet from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Played at the International Baseball Academy before going to college. Arquette deep into left field. He hits his second home run. Josh Arquette destroys one onto 3rd Street. The bullpen loves it. He wants some more out of him as he takes the turn around 3rd. He's got the fans on their feet. 11-2 Chucks. My goodness, Josh Arquette. An introduction and then some to Wausau baseball. He is leading the way, and he is finding his stride. You know, there's probably a lot of community college players out there that hit 10 home runs this spring. Corey Thompson chose Josh Arquette to come here and be a piece of this second half. Pop fly Baldridge. Will this one stay in play? Parker drops it at the last second. Just had it, but unfortunately couldn't quite make the catch. That gives us an opportunity to mention there were some changes in the Rapids Rafters field. As you can see in the Woodchucks dugout, they're enjoying themselves. Carlson now plays it short. He came in as a pinch hitter. Eric Harper moves to 3rd. He almost made that play there. Beauchene is in Gaz's place in left field. Sent foul again. What the Woodchucks have done in the last 3 games is making you feel like the Woodchucks are back to their form that help them be so successful in 2024. Back to the good vibes. Ground ball up the middle. Carlson has a chance for his first out. He's got it. 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. If the Woodchucks hold on for the win today, Wausau will be 25-16 against Wisconsin Rapids under Corey Thompson. And they would be 11-4. Rather, check that. How about 14-4 in the last 2 years against the Rafters? Obviously, Wausau's main rival is Madison, right? It's just because of what's happened over the last couple of years. Mallards don't like the Woodchucks and vice versa. But this is an important game, too. I mean, there's a lot of history between these 2 teams. Birkeland goes around there 0-2. They've played 155 games against each other, these 2 teams. This is game number 156. Martinez still has an opportunity to get out of this inning with just a little damage done. Wausau kicking it into high gear, especially in the late innings. Saw that yesterday in Wisconsin Rapids, too. 7 runs in the last 3 innings. Birkeland lifts it high in the air, shallow right. Who's got it? The second baseman, Akko does. Inning over. Josh Arquette goes yard for the second time today. It's now 11-2 Wausau on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Food and Farm Exploration Center is a place for connecting with food and the people who grow it. Come play with agriculture and explore over 60 interactive exhibits. Explore the intersection of farming and food, the people that make it happen, and the processes that take it from field to fork through engaging learning brought to you by Wisconsin farmers. Meet the machines that feed the nation and get up close with tractors and other farm equipment. The Exploration Center also functions as a meeting place for the community with over 10,000 square feet of venue space. Food and Farm Exploration Center. Visit, play, explore.
The Honeybees have walked it off in 8. But dive and catch, my goodness!
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Yeah, that 2014 summer was really formative. It taught me how to ride the bus. It taught me like what the minor leagues was going to be like because there's a ton of hours. And I think I found my true identity as a ball player in Madison.
The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
The lights in full effect here. Wausau on their way to their third straight win in decisive fashion. 2 and just 3 outs away from a 2-game sweep over the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. Philip Miller will be the pitcher who tries to get the final 3 outs of the day. He has been waiting his turn. First appearance for him since June 25th when he made the start at Madison. Lefty out of Tusculum College. And the first pitch is just a tad high to Carson McIntyre. Great crowd here tonight at Athletic Park. 1,090 fans on a Tuesday as well. Oh, a quick little change for Wisconsin Rapids. They've emptied the bench a little bit. Nick Adrian is the hitter now. Adrian has played against Wausau this season. He takes McIntyre's spot at DH. And tight 2-1. He is 1 for 6 this year against Wausau with a walk. Philip Miller's awesome. Great story out of this kid who has worked his way up the ladder in collegiate baseball. Didn't have really any offers coming out of college, so a small JUCO called Schoolcraft Community College took a chance on him. Then he transferred to Tusculum after 2 years there. Swing and a miss. Phil's got a strikeout. Throw to first, makes it official, 1 gone. That is the 8th combined strikeout by Wausau pitching today. And Royce Clayton Jr. will hit. Now you see those goggles there from Philip Miller. So that didn't normally happen for him. He didn't normally wear goggles in the past, but he told me somewhere along the line in his collegiate career, he hated his contacts, did not want to pitch with them. So, goggles it is. And I think they are absolutely awesome. Anybody who's played with sports goggles can attest to it. He said that he came into college as a lefty. He didn't throw. His velocity was not there going into college. And that's why schools didn't really heavily recruit him, but then he gained a lot of weight and gained a lot of power. As there is a line drive left field base hit for Royce Clayton. He's 1 for 4. Royce has been good against Wausau this year. That continues, and the Rapids Rafters looking to carve into this deficit at least a little bit before the night is done. Jake Beauchene pinch hits for Landon Gaz. Took a spot in left field a couple innings ago. Fly ball foul. We were talking about Philip Miller. He picked up power, picked up weight, and his velocity sharpened. Got a lot higher than next year. He was at Schoolcraft, and he's a kid that's looking to pursue a dream. Got to do some cool things with Tusculum College this past spring. Got to go to Tennessee football games. Tusculum's in Tennessee. Got to see the big speedway down in that state as well. Grew up in Flat Rock, Michigan, Philip Miller. Big Detroit Tigers fan. And way back in the day, he said he got to go into the Tigers locker room. Back when the Tigers were something, late 2000s, he got to go and meet some of the players as a young kid. Showed me some of the pictures of going into the locker room and meeting those guys. You could tell how much that meant to maybe a 9, 10-year-old Philip Miller. I mean, that's the kind of motivation that gets you to this point where he's here in Wausau. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Miller, and he'll look to get the final 3 outs via the K, as Hiroto Kobayashi is the last chance for Wisconsin Rapids. How good has Wausau been in their last 3 games? The best form we've seen from the Woodchucks this year, and some serious momentum with Madison coming in tomorrow. The next 4 for Wausau are against the Mallards, who walked off Lakeshore tonight, picking up a big win. That means that if Wausau can pick up a win here, get the final out, they'll be in sole possession of first place in the Great Lakes West. Got the corner 2-1. A 5th straight win against Wisconsin Rapids on the horizon. But Kobayashi has a hitter's count. Wausau's not there quite yet. 14 hits for the Woodchucks today. They scored in the 1st, 3rd, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And there's a walk to Kobayashi, which means Carlson is going to get a chance to hit for the Rapids Rafters tonight. Hayden started yesterday for the Rapids Rafters and went 1 for 3. So he's now the last chance as the Rafters look to get one last run, maybe 2, maybe more, before our time here is done tonight. Carlson out of Seattle University, junior there, from San Clemente, California originally. Hits in 5 of his 7 games that he's played this year as its first pinch hit opportunity of the season. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball for Miller there. A comprehensive performance for the Woodchucks tonight. Trailed early. They've scored 10 unanswered runs since the bottom of the third, with Josh Arquette got things going with a 3-run bomb. The Rapids Rafters are down to their final strike. Wausau looking to go 11 games above 500. One-two pitch is hit in the air to center. Smith Johnson looks like he's got it, and he does. That's a Woodchucks winner. Wausau has won 3 straight. They've won 8 of their last 10, and they've won 6 straight at Athletic Park. A 2-game sweep of the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, outscoring the Rafters in that series 23-3. Great pitching tonight. Zach Wyatt picks up his 2nd win in a row. Josh Arquette leads the way with 2 home runs on the offensive end, and big momentum for the Woodchucks, who are now in first place, alone atop the Great Lakes West. For our entire production crew here on the Northwoods League Sports Network, including our producer Mariah Cox, my name is Matt Clark. We'll see you tomorrow night when the Mallards come back to town for a big one. 6:35 p.m. is when we'll get that one going. But for now, this has been a presentation of Woodchucks baseball on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Good night from Athletic Park. We'll see you next time.